Hello friends, welcome to my channel Educational Manohar. Today I am going to tell you the most important topic in 9th and 10th science subject. The topic name is gravitation. You know, gravitation is the most important part in the science subject because gravitation is mainly called as the gravity or gravitational force. You know, in gravitation, two scientists were most important during the initial phase. The first one was Albert Einstein. He was very curious about gravitation, and that's why he puts his theory. And in that theory, he told that it is the physical interaction between the two things. But this gravitation was completely described by a well-known scientist whose name was Sir Isaac Newton. And so today we are going to learn about gravitation in a wide way. Before starting that video, I request you all, if you are new on my channel, then please subscribe my channel, and if you like this video, then please like my video and share it to more and more people so that everyone can get knowledge about gravitation. So let's start about the gravitation. Yeah. Now the most first important thing is that how Newton came into mind that what is gravitation. For that we have to see one example from Newton's life which will give you exact idea about how he came to know about the gravitation or the force that was in our earth and which was named by Newton as gravity or gravitational force. Let's see one example. Now on the board you can see a tree. You can see a tree. When Newton was sitting under a tree, at that time one apple from the tree fell down on his head. One apple from the tree fell down on his head. Newton thought for some time that this apple was on the tree, and when it fell in a downward direction on my head. He was thinking about why that apple was not falling like left side or right side or upward side, why it was only falling in downward side. And to confirm his mind or to confirm this idea, he throws many stones up in the sky, and every time he found that the stone was coming down towards the earth after reaching up to a particular height in the sky. And from that experience he concluded in his mind that there must be something in this earth on which I am standing that pulls every object towards itself. So he came on a conclusion that on that earth or in the center of the earth there must be a force which pulls each and everything towards the center of the earth by itself. And so he experiments many more things to prove this, and finally he came on a conclusion that our earth has a specific type of force which attracts each and everything towards the center of the earth, which is under the force distance, and this force he named as gravitational force. So gravitational force is also called as the gravity, and we came to know about this gravity through the one incidence of Newton's life, and now we call it as gravitational force or gravity, or we can say that it is a particular type of pull from our earth to each and every object on the surface or near the surface of the earth. That idea is very interesting for us, that how Newton came to know about gravitational force. Now let's see how this gravitational force or gravity acts on the objects. Suppose this is earth, and any object which is near the surface of the earth, when it completely falls down, means without any support, when it falls down, it particularly falls towards the center of the earth. Towards the center of the earth. Whenever it is or wherever it is, does not matter, it will fall towards the center of the earth, because gravitational pull is mainly applied by the earth through the center. And that's why the direction of the falling of any object due to the gravitational force will be always perpendicular, to the center of the earth. When Newton was actually experiencing this force, he also came on a conclusion, whatever the position of the object, it will always fall towards the center of the earth, and its direction will be perpendicular to the center of the earth. So this gravitational force is very important in the universe as well as our daily life. The first thing we must know is that gravitational force is the weakest force in the universe, because this force is mainly applied by each and every object, but we do not feel it. Because other forces are very stronger than the gravitational force, and that's why we do not feel gravitational force between the two objects which are on the earth's surface. The second one thing is that as we are on the surface of the earth, we particularly experience our weight. But I want to tell you one thing, that our weight is not the mass of the body. Actually, it is the gravitational pull by the earth on our body. Because as the object is greater or wider, it has more and more material in its body, and that's why more gravitational pull is applied by the earth, and as the gravitational pull is more, the weight will be more. So our weight is nothing but the product of the gravitational pull or gravitational force that is applied by the center of the earth. The second thing that I want to tell you is that each and every planet in our planetary system or in our universe system, whatever the position of the stars and the planets, is mainly decided due to the gravity or the gravitational force. Because if we consider our solar system, each and every planet is on its own orbit, and their position does not change, and that's why they do not collapse with each other. Why? Because they are mainly from a distance from each other due to the gravity or gravitational force, and this gravity or gravitational force make them not to collide with each other, because they have a specific orbit, and within that orbit they revolve around each other, and so we do not see any example of collision of the two planets or two stars during their revolving around any stars. Now let's see, if this is one planet or star, and if many planets are revolving around it, their orbit or their position is mainly decided due to the gravity or gravitational force, and due to this gravity they are in a specific position so that they do not leave their position, and that's why they do not collide with each other. Likewise, I am also telling you that the matter or the position or the shape of any object is mainly decided by the gravitational force, because it is the gravitational force that bonds the atoms of any material towards each other, or they have a particular shape due to this gravitation or electromagnetic force. They have a electromagnetic force or the gravitational force. That's why they are actually compact with each other and they are giving a specific shape. So gravitational force is very important in our day-to-day life. Likewise, if our earth has a satellite moon is from a specific distance from our earth, and this specific distance is mainly derived or decided by the gravitational pull of the earth. And due to this gravitational force, moon is revolving around the earth from a specific distance. It do not come close to the earth or do not get away from the earth, because it has a gravitational pull from the earth on the moon. On the moon there is no gravitational force, and that's why we do not feel any force on the surface of the lunar. But on the earth, as we are standing in front of each other, if the two persons are standing in front of each other, they do not feel gravitational force between them. Why? Because both of them are experiencing the gravitational pull from the earth, and that's why before that gravitational pull of the earth, the gravitational attraction between these two objects or two persons is very weak, and that's why they do not pulling each other. This is all about gravitation. In the next part, we also try to see some examples or some applications of the gravitational force.
Yeah.
Now let us see what are the applications of gravitational force. If we want to see the applications of gravitational force, the first most important thing is that due to this gravitational force or gravity, the objects have particular shapes. Objects like planets, stars, universal objects or celestial bodies, they have a particular shape due to the gravitational force. That means the first most important application is that they have a specific shape due to the gravitational force. The second one importance is that they have a specific orbit. You know that in our galaxy there are many stars and planets, and these stars and planets particularly have a specific position or they have a specific location. Why? Because every object in the solar system or in the universe has a specific gravitational force, and this force leads it a specific position. That's why they will not collide with each other. And some planets which revolve around any star, they also have a specific orbit, and this orbit is mainly decided by the gravitational force, and that's why this universe is live till now due to this gravitational force. So these are the two main important applications of the gravitational force. Now let's see if A and B, these are the two objects. Now we have to decide what is the gravitational pull or gravitational force that will apply A on B or B on A. For that, we have to see one thing, that if we have to see the gravitational force, then we will write F. Here we have to take one constant that will be called as the universal gravitational constant, and it will be denoted as the G. Now Here we have to take if A has the mass m1 and B has the mass m2, then we will write G into m1 into m2. m1 into m2, where m1 is the mass of A and m2 is the mass of B. m1 into m2 divided by the distance that is between A and B, means these two objects have a specific distance, means their distance, if we take r, then it will be r square. So if we have to decide the gravitational force between object A and object B, then we have to take this formula. F means gravitational force, G means universal gravitational constant. Here m1 is the mass of object A and m2 is the mass of object B, divided by r square. R is the distance between the two objects. I hope in this video you all particularly understood what is gravitation, and if you have any doubt about gravitation, you can ask me in the comments box. I hope this video completely satisfied you, and so I request you all, if you are new on my channel, then please subscribe my channel, and if you like this video, then please like it. So now we will meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye.